Hey everybody! So I wanted to do a quick video to just kind of review for you one of my favorite new products that is in the Arbonne Holiday line, and that is the Starlight Glow Palette. It's basically a multi-bronzer, blush, and a highlight palette. It comes with 4 colors. Of course, you have a nice big mirror here. And then it also comes with 4 colors. This one kind of looks green in the camera, and it is most definitely not green. Up there you can kind of see it's got a lot more brown to it. So those 2 colors are pretty, that one's accurate. There, that one's a bit more accurate. And now you've got that's a little bit darker than what it shows. And of course, that's pretty good representation of that color. So what I'll do is, I'll post the link where you can go and see like a picture of it and what those colors really look like. Unfortunately, with the camera, it's not very good, and you're not getting an accurate representation of what the colors really look like because they're very pretty. The thing that I also like about this is it's very sturdy. It's put together very well, and you get a lot of bang for your buck because not only do you get all 4 of these, but there's a lot of bronzer and a lot of blush that's all included within each little square. So I really like that, and they're hyperpigmented, so you don't need to use a lot anyways. And so those 2 things combined together means I know it's going to last me a really long time. I also know these products are vegan certified, so they're cruelty-free. They are gluten-free. They follow really strict ingredient policies. So I know that there's not going to be any kind of junk that is in these, which I really like that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use it, and we'll see what it looks like with the camera. Because I have used it and I really do like it, but I'm not sure how well it'll show up on the camera, but I can at least tell you guys about it. So I actually use the brush set that they sell. You get more than just these 2 brushes. You also get a foundation brush, you get a slanted brush, and you get 2 eyeshadow brushes, a wider blending and a smaller brush. And so all of those brushes are $38 for the entire set. I have spent $38 on like 1 brush before, and so you get the entire set for that. These are super soft. They are amazing brushes. They blend so well. Like, they transfer the powder, the eyeshadow. They also have a mineral foundation brush as well, and so I have that because I'll use the mineral powder foundation, and I love them. Like I said, they're so soft, they're so smooth. They blend the powders really easily, so I just use that set. It comes in a nice little carrying case too. I should have brought that in to show you, but that all comes together, which is really nice. So I'm just using the cheek, and then I have the powder brush that I'm going to use. So the first thing that I'm going to go with is this one that's down here. So this is the Meteor, and I'm just going to apply that like regular bronzer. I like kind of tap and then just tap on the side. I don't want to like blow on my brush because then there it all goes away. But I'm just going to do it right below. So I kind of have high cheekbones. So if I did it like right below my cheekbone, it might be kind of weird. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. It's really kind of odd trying to like look in the computer and do this. So I'm going to look in this mirror just to double check. And it is a nice big mirror, which I like that too. So just that. And I mean, I use the big powder brush for my bronzer, and you don't need much at all. the cool thing about all of their makeup, like I use the foundation, the powder, the eyeshadows, everything. And it actually has OptiLight technology in it. So it means that there's these little minerals within it that reflect the light in a certain way. So it really gives a nice healthy glow to your skin, which I really like that. Who doesn't like healthy glows to the skin? So I'm going to put a little bit more on this cheek. I'm always a little reserved to begin with because it's easy to add more. But if I get way too much, then it's a lot harder. You'd have to wash your entire face and start over. So I don't want to do that. So you're actually, like, it's a multi-bronzer. So you have these two, which are going to be your bronzers. And I use the darker one. And I brought it kind of up a little bit higher. It kind of looks weird on the camera. It doesn't quite look like that in person. But I need to get a new camera. This is terrible. What I'm going to do, so I use that one. I use the Meteor, and now I'm going to use the Twilight. And I'm just going to dab that, like, right kind of over it and blend it in, but not take it up as high. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my brush is all dusted off. And then I really want to blend it all in well, because we don't want, like, two streaks, right? Nice, I like that. Just blend. Sorry, as I like stick the mirror up in front of the camera, that makes it a little difficult to see, doesn't it? So I just made sure that it's all kind of, you know, nicely blended in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the blush, which this blush is called Stardust. And I'm just going to put it right on top of my bronzer at an angle. Again, just kind of dab, tap. Dab and tap. Starting off light. I'm going to add just a little bit more. And if you can tell too, like this brush is slightly slanted. It's got an angle to it, which is just perfect then when you go to apply it on your cheeks. I love that. Okay. I really love these colors. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the other thing is the highlight, which is Moonstone over here. And I'm actually going to use my slanted cheek brush again. And I would actually, you could use the mineral powder foundation brush too if you're wanting something that was, because it's more of a round shape, it's more tightly packed. So if you're wanting something to more kind of tap in your highlighter, you could do that too. But I'm just going to use this slanted brush because this is what I got here. So I'm going to tap that on there, tap it on the side, and I'm just going to put that right next to my eye, kind of right above that blush. So I just like try to blend it in to my cheek color and then bring it up this way, because for my face shape I found if I contour down this way and then I actually add a little extra highlight coming up this way, it helps to kind of shape my face a little bit better and help my eyes to pop too. I really like that. You could also take the bronzer and contour the chin line. and then just blend that down so that there's no lines. Because we don't like lines, right? If you tend to have a little taller forehead, you could actually put a little blush kind of on the edges to help contour as well. I don't have a little bit of a shorter forehead, and then I also have, you know, some bangs that fall down, so I don't really feel like I need any bronzer up there. If I did, it kind of closes down my face a little bit more. So that is as simple as that, and easy peasy. And that is the new Starlight Glow Palette that's part of Arbonne's Holiday Line. I think this is great, and it's super easy. It has a magnetic closure to it, so it's gonna snap close and stay that way. The nice sized mirror, it's built really well, very sturdy, and you can get that on the website. And you can also, there's also ways to get discounts too, so you don't have to pay retail price, but I'll put a link to that so that you can actually see a little bit better about, or see a little bit better what those colors look like. So my quick review, Arbonne Starlight Glow Palette, the multi-use bronzer, blush, and highlighter, and it gets an A+ from me. So thanks so much, guys. See ya.